Sup, my name is Ryu for TheCouncilNetwork. Welcome to the post WWE motherfucking E-Raw show. Here on the Council Network every Monday, every Tuesday, and every motherfucking pay-per-view. I said it. So I gotta be completely honest right off the bat before we talk about the good, the terrible, that is tonight's Raw, or when I record this tonight's Raw. So obviously, this is supposed to be the show that takes us into SummerSlam. I am highly disappointed because last week's episode felt a lot better than this week. Just the whole thing as a whole wasn't put together that well. And all the momentum felt really slow. Things kind of felt like old Raw, and that's not good. I didn't want old Raw. I wanted new Raw. I wanted the Raw that I'm used to. I gotta say though, the highlight of the night still is watching Rusev lose to Roman Reigns. Now, I'm kidding. Honestly, Finn Balor coming out to his, demon persona with the music to Seth, and then just fucking going over on Seth constantly. And let's be honest with each other. Finn Balor has looked strong ever since he's debuted against Rollins. I don't see Rollins winning at SummerSlam, and that's a good thing. Balor really does need this dominancy over Seth. He needs to win it. The Demon King needs to take the title from Seth so we can have a giant arc of them going back and forth at each other. I'm loving it. These two in the ring, the psychological, mind games leading up to SummerSlam. It reminds me of Bray Wyatt when he first was introduced before Super Cena, Golden Shovel, very kind of situation. So that's why I say that Balor needs to go over, because as much as I love Rollins, as much as I love watching Rollins work, this is the time to build a new superstar. And it's for you and me who may watch NXT every week, we know who Balor is. We know the kind of star he is. But it's one of those things he definitely needs to go over. Now I talked about it, I'm going to talk about it again. God damn it. Rusev versus Reigns. Don't do this kind of shit when you're putting it on a pay-per-view. Okay, he wants to defend his, his wife. I understand where he's coming from. But god damn it, Rusev. Why do you have to lose to Reigns and then probably win at SummerSlam, giving us a third match? The rubber match. The match that doesn't really matter, but someone's gonna win it. Yay. Boo. Fucking boo. I just can't stand it. I don't know why. Also, Cesaro and Sheamus, both great guys. I'm going to say that right out. But a best of 7, please, no. A best of 3, sure. Best of 7, what the fuck are they thinking? What are they thinking? Luke Gallows and Doc Anderson, or I think it's, I may have screwed that one up. I'm waiting for them to become full Bullet Club. I'm just waiting for them to team up with Balor and form the Bullet Club, the most dominant force in New Japan wrestling. I know of it. Is it time yet? No? Okay. I love the New Day. I really do. Big E being out pretty much sets up, the club to actually go over for the tag team titles. I'm perfectly fine with that. They're doing the ball joke. Yeah. I just can't get behind it. There's certain things I just can't get behind. And like I said, the biggest highlight of the night was the whole Balor thing. I'm going to say it. So let me go back on the Gallows and Anderson thing. I was watching it the other day, when AJ Styles was leaving New Japan Wrestling and coming into WWE pretty much before the Royal Rumble, and they turned on him. I just haven't seen that dominancy. Maybe it's just me. I do love what they do. It's funny at the end of the day, but still. Also, this is another down for me. The Nia Jax thing, every fucking week, you're putting her in with independent wrestlers in squash matches. And it's the same thing with Eric Rowan. It's a piss break. Nothing more, nothing less, but a piss break. And honestly, I've seen Nia Jax wrestle against Bayley, who possibly could be argumentatively be one of the best female wrestlers in the world. And she put on a pretty good match. Now, I'm not saying that she's not green in the ring and needs, time to develop a little bit more. But these squash matches are not going to help her develop a character or develop a fan base of any sort. She comes out. She squashes the opponent. She wins. Yay. Eric Rowan. Michael Cole talking about how fucking powerful he is. Squash match. It's one of those things I really can't stand. And this, awkwardly, what I'm about to say, was probably one of the biggest highlights of the night, was the Heath Slater and Brock Lesnar thing. Never did I think I'd be saying that I enjoyed a promo from Heath Slater, but it really brought it home. And honestly, hearing Brock Lesnar, the beast incarnate, on the mic was surprising. It really was absolutely surprising. Because this is a guy that we all know, if you watch UFC, he knows how to cut a promo. He could do it by himself. He doesn't need Paul Heyman. Yeah, he doesn't need to be a Paul Heyman guy. I love Paul Heyman. Don't ever fucking get rid of him. I swear to God. Don't ever. My thing with Brock is I thought he was really going to go like babyface, and they were going to make Orton the heel for the match and whatnot. But that little twist, it was like a knife. It was like a gut knife. You knew it was coming, and you wanted to deny it, but shit. He just like, I got 2 little girls to take care of. And Brock's like, you got kids? I got kids. I know what that's like. But listen here, I don't give a fuck about your kids. And I was like, what? Like, I don't know if it was me not, fully being awake, because the first part of, the Rusev and Lana thing is just, I'm not getting it. And, it was kind of a bore fest, and you hit this point, you're like, what the fuck, Brock, man, that's even a little fucking harsh for him. And he's like, get the fuck out of my face before I crush you and you piss me off anymore. I literally cannot wait to see the Brock versus Orton match, but Orton better win. And I'm going to say exactly why, because if I don't, someone's going to hate on me for not saying it. So, we don't officially know if Brock is, on the drug train, or however you want to phrase it, with UFC, because that's still debatable until next week's SmackDown, because that's pretty much when we're going to find out. But if he is, after what they did to Roman Reigns, they should be doing the same to Brock, only because it's fair. Just throwing that out there. Not that I prefer watching Orton RKO the shit out of Brock. It's a thing of glory, but that's a SmackDown thing, so we'll talk about it tomorrow. If there's one word to describe this SmackDown, I should spell it out for you. SAWT. It was soft. It was soft as hell, but Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho, I gotta admit, I like that these two tag team, I got his back. Yeah, we're Canadian, we got each other's back. And then just their interactions with Enzo and Cass. I know it's not a big, story arc thing for Enzo and Cass, but these are 4 great workers. When you have 4 great workers in the ring, Jericho, the dude, he knows his shit. You stupid idiot. Kevin Owens, he's fucking priceless. He's probably one of the best heels. He's arrogant, he's cocky, it's everything you wanted to heel to hate on him. But you can't, because he's really good. And then you get Enzo and Cass, which are pretty much the hottest tag team, debatable because in a New Day. But they're definitely one of the hottest tag teams up there, and probably should be going for the gold soon enough. And hopefully they'll give it to them, maybe at WrestleMania. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. But I gotta admit, this Raw overall was a letdown. Neville's match was pretty good. I wasn't fully engaged on it, but it was pretty good. I'm not gonna even hate. It was pretty good. Overall, it just kind of, I don't know if it's because we're getting this once-in-a-lifetime kind of match, a dream match, between 2 superstars we never thought we'd see. Prince Devitt, Finn Balor. Tyler Black, Seth Rollins. I cannot wait for Sunday to come. I cannot wait for SummerSlam. I cannot wait for NXT TakeOver Brooklyn the second time. I went to the first, I'm going to the second. I am so fucking excited. But at the end of the day, Raw just felt like a fucking snail's pace. It was terrible outside of a few highlight moments. And part of the reason, in my belief, is that third hour of just writing in a story sucks. Going into the last thing I really do need to talk about is Sasha and Charlotte. I think what they're doing is working. I'm engaged on it. I want to see Sasha win. I want to see Charlotte get the shit beat out of her. That's pretty much what they want you to go in as. You want Sasha Banks to win. You want Charlotte to lose. I'm okay with that. Also, I gotta give a shout out to Slice on Twitter. I'm probably saying your name terribly wrong right now, but I'm gonna leave a link. If you guys want true, legit, this is not sponsored or anything. If you want true, legit, pretty much 100% of the time leaks to what's going to happen behind the scenes, that's the guy you want to go to. So when I bring up stuff about Bill Goldberg coming out on Sunday before it inevitably happens, there you go. But rumor is he'll be at SummerSlam, so fingers crossed he doesn't do anything stupid against the Brock versus Orton match, but I'd be okay with it either which way. So that's it. This is the first of hopefully many to come. Unfortunately, Mikey could not join me tonight, but we'll see what happens in the morning. I'm ready for the Council Network. I almost screwed up my outro. And I will see you on the next video. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to subscribe back. And, well, just subscribe to the channel because every single Monday now, expect a Raw video unless there's something that, just gets in the way. Or Tuesday morning is also a really good time. Probably Tuesday morning because I take a little time to edit the video. Then SmackDown Wednesday morning. And then, of course, when pay-per-views happen. So, that's enough talking. And I will see you guys on the next one. You guys are the fucking best. Till next time. Peace.